Awesome. So today we are going to focus heavily on boosting your business through digital marketing. And we're going to put a heavy focus on some digital marketing tools that are available to you already at your fingertips. For those that don't know who I am, my name is Kayla. I am the Senior Technology Learning and Development Consultant. And what our team is here for and what we're responsible for is making sure all of you know what tools are available at your fingertips and how to use them in your daily lives to make your business hopefully a little bit easier. So like I said, today we're going to be talking all about boosting your digital business, right? And so really, there's so much that is available to your fingertips, right? But with people being online, having a digital presence is crucial to your business. So today we're going to focus on the tools that will help you when it comes to marketing yourself online and different ways that you can create materials to create a consistent experience across these social platforms and across these digital avenues. So to start, we're going to talk about what digital marketing is. Now, I'm sure many of us are aware, but to ensure that we're all on the same page with what digital marketing is, I want to talk about or compare types of marketing options. So we have traditional marketing, which when you think of traditional marketing, you might think of things like commercials or ads in a newspaper or a magazine, right? Printed media of any sorts. Or you might think of even, just TV commercials or a park bench with your face on it, right? But then we have digital marketing, and digital marketing uses different channels like websites and social media, posting emails, right? Videos, anything that can be done and accessed digitally. And if you're using social media already in your business, you might already be relatively well versed in advertisements that pop up in different streams and how that works and why those avenues are important to your business. But all of that is digital marketing. And so the reason that digital marketing is important and why digital marketing matters is because digital marketing allows you an easy way to really build your brand and engage with potential consumers that you might not always have at an easy access, right? If you think of traditional marketing like print media or those park benches, you're going to reach just the people in that vicinity, right? In that location, if you will. But when you think about digital marketing, you can expand your reach way further than any other type of marketing because it's digital and there are no limits and no bounds to the distance of who you reach in those avenues. So it's really going to be beneficial to start implementing even just at a small instance of your business, of implementing that digital aspect to your business. And we actually found a stat that 91% of marketers claimed that their social media marketing efforts increased their brand visibility and heightened their customer experience. Because again, I think you can reach just so many more people and more of a diverse group of people. And ultimately, that's where people are at. Not only can you connect with more people digitally, but it's also pretty cost effective, right? You don't have to pay for print, you don't have to pay for ink, you have to pay for the transportation of getting that message out, right? But in comparison to traditional methods, digital marketing typically has a lower cost when it comes to advertising specifically. You don't have to spend a lot of money to get your content in front of those large audiences online, because again, you can reach and spread your wings a little bit further. And then lastly, the internet is where people are. We are in the day and age of technology, and that's where your customers are. So you're going to want to meet them where they're at, right? 84% of home buyers use the internet to search for homes. And that honestly seems like a low number. I would bet it's probably upwards of 90 some odd percent of people that use the internet to search for homes. But people are using, mobile devices to search for properties, and they're using Google to find agents in their area. So what that means is that, you need to be there as well, right? And I know that sounds so duh, right? But this is where your consumers are. So it's important for you to be there as well. So we have that high number of people online searching for homes. However, only 42% of agents have their own website provided by the firm that they work for or the brokerage that they work for. That's a big gap. That's half of the agents are being online and available to consumers than what the need is. But thankfully, because you're part of RE/MAX, you are part of that 42%. So you're part of that already meeting those needs of people online. So this is one reason. We're not going to talk about websites today though, but this is one really great reason to have your website up and running, because it's just one facet of the internet that you can be a part of, and not everyone is there, which is important to know. So how can you start really utilizing digital marketing in your business, especially when it comes to RE/MAX tools? Well, there's tons of tools available out there for you, whether it's provided by RE/MAX or not. But when it comes to digital marketing, RE/MAX offers a lot of different tools to help you get exactly what you need. So you have tools like Marketing Portal or Photofy, RE/MAX Hustle, Megaphone. Even your website can be used as a digital marketing tool, right? And so if anyone here utilizes those, feel free to let me know in the chat any one of these, but we're going to focus heavily on Photofy and Hustle and Megaphone today, because those I think are the quickest and easiest ways to start building your brand and getting your digital image out there into the world. And they all kind of integrate together. So a lot of these tools, again, are available already at your fingertips. So what can you kind of use them for? Well, you might have different goals when it comes to digital marketing and what you want to accomplish with your digital marketing plan, right? So do you want to do more branding, or do you want to build a brand? Are you a newer agent that doesn't have a brand established yet outside of the RE/MAX brand, which is phenomenal in and of itself? But you can use tools like RE/MAX Hustle or the Marketing Portal and Megaphone to help you build and establish that brand. If you want to get your website out there, you have your agent office or your agent website. Your office already has a website set up and ready to go. Do you want to utilize videos more in your digital marketing efforts, right? Okay, well, we have RE/MAX Hustle, and now even that hasn't been added to this list, but Photofy can help you in that video effort, right? So there's tons of different tools depending on the avenue that you want to go. So I want you to keep that in mind when you're planning out your digital marketing and the way that you want to go. What this really means for your business, and again, kind of that why should I care about digital marketing? Why should I care about marketing in general? Ultimately, there are probably three main goals that you might have when it comes to using these different platforms and accomplishing the different things that we talked about on that previous screen. So you can really use digital marketing to promote your business, to promote your brand, which I've already mentioned, to market your listings, and to capture more leads, right? Those are probably the three major components. Does anyone else, again, you can unmute or you can just send it through to that chat box, but what other major goals do you have when it comes to digital marketing? What do you want to accomplish with that? And feel free to just send it through to the chat if you don't want to unmute yourself. building a brand for sure. Yeah, like I said, it's a really easy way to get your brand far and wide at a lower cost. Just, sending postcards all over Kingdom Come, right? So the first one I want to talk about is the marketing portal. Now, we're not going to spend a ton of time on this because, like I said, I really want to focus on Photofy and Hustle and Megaphone. But I think the marketing portal is still important to point out because it covers a huge portion of your marketing needs all in one place. When you want to create a marketing project, the marketing portal is a really great place for you to start because it contains different guides that you can download, other resources or really other collateral to really help yourself align with the Remax brand and even the Remax marketing campaign. But you can also find things like logos to put on your signs or logos to put on, materials that you're creating. You can find some social media graphics here. This is one place to find them. You can find different print materials. You can find the legally approved claims and slogans stating that Remax is the #1 name in real estate, right? You can find those specific legal approved things to put in your marketing materials to further build your trust and your brand when you're creating any sort of marketing. Inside of the marketing portal, you can also access whatever the current national ad campaign is. This can also be found in Remax Hustle, but marketing portal is just one place for you to find those as well. So there are digital and print ads, billboard designs, radio spots, all sorts of different assets that align with whatever the current national ad campaign for Remax is. All of that can be found in the marketing portal as well. So that way, when people see that national, regional, or those digital ads, they're thinking of you, their local agent. For the first time too, we also have Remax Collection, or Remax, the luxury highlights or luxury campaigns being highlighted in the national ad campaign as well. So if we have any luxury agents here, be sure to check that out if you need some marketing materials. Next up, we've got Megaphone. This is a incredibly powerful marketing tool that allows you to market your business or your listings super easily. And it's all housed in one place for you to accomplish, again, whatever marketing goal you have. You can focus on those digital marketing advertising campaigns, or if you just want to be more present on your social platforms, there's options for that as well. If anyone here utilizes Megaphone, let me know in the chat. But Megaphone is probably one of my favorite tools because it's just so easy to make these tools, and a lot of them are already created for you on your behalf. And so, if you wish to promote new listings or an open house, you already have those materials created for you to promote whatever that goal is. Within Megaphone, you've got quite a few options. So there's 4 major components of Megaphone. The first of which is to promote your listing. So if that is your goal, to promote a new listing that you have, as soon as you click into your listings tab, you'll be able to see all of your listings displayed there. This is where you can access your automatically created listing materials. And what that looks like is different print materials, different digital materials like social posts or social advertisements. Again, these are created automatically on your behalf. You should get an email as soon as it's available. And this gets created as soon as your listing hits the market, and that data gets fed over to Megaphone. If you have gone into Megaphone and you don't see your listings there, the first thing I want you to do is double check your MLS ID or your IDX number is set up in your Max profile correctly, and that should start that feed. It does refresh every 4 hours, so it could take that 4-hour time span to update. And if you still don't see them after you've waited a sufficient amount of time, that's when you would reach out to product support. But your listings should all feed over to here. And again, you'll receive an email as soon as these materials get created for you. There's also, I mentioned, social posts. Now, these are free social media posts that you can post right to your Facebook business page, your Twitter account, your LinkedIn account, or even your Instagram business page. That is a new add-on. Now there's automation for that. But all of these are templated posts that get created. And then you can either manually put them on your social feeds, or you can set up that automation once you connect your account from there. But these are a great way to get your listings out into the world at no additional cost, because they're going to be shown and displayed to people that already follow your accounts. And then they'll have that ability to share that out for you. You can also share it out from your business page to your personal page. And you can, start broadening that horizon there. But these are a phenomenal way, just again, to get your listing out there and displayed in the world. I know a lot of agents that I follow, anytime they get a new listing, they get that out there. I like to look at them just because I like to look at houses all the time, even if I'm not looking to move. So, it's just good marketing there. On the flip side of that, in your automated listing package, you also get templated listing ads that are created. And there's two types of ads you have available to you. You've got a templated web ad and a templated social ad. So the templated web ad is an advertisement for your listing that gets displayed on websites. This can promote a new listing. It can promote a price reduction, a property that was just sold, or even an open house. And then from there, you have the ability to control how that advertisement looks, the types of websites that it gets displayed on, the location that this ad gets targeted to, and where consumers go when they click on the ad itself, which is really great to start generating potential leads and getting, again, more traction on your listings. Then you have social ads. Again, these are templated, so they're created for you. You don't have to do a thing. However, you can edit it, the template if you want. But these social ads will then get displayed on social platforms like Google or Facebook, Instagram, or Waze. And so what those might look like is, if you're ever scrolling through your Instagram and you see a sponsored post, that's an Instagram ad. That would be like where this ad shows up. Now, for both of these ads, they are ads, so they get targeted. So there is an investment because there's a lot of work and data that goes on in the background. But with both of these ads, you will most likely not see it because you are not who you're targeting, right? So that's a common question we often receive. But just think about what it looks like when you're scrolling through Instagram or even Google and you see those sponsored or ads for other products. That's essentially what your ad would look like. But you do get a preview of your ad when you go into the platform and look at that itself. Then we have Photofy. Now, this is where we're going to spend some time. Megaphone offers a lot and even an integration with Photofy. But Photofy is a mobile app that allows you to create custom artwork. And this can be for your listings. It can be for yourself. There's even templated videos that you can create within the Photofy app. And it's just a really easy to use, however, robust tool that offers a lot of variety in materials. You can create social posts with these ads, or I'm sorry, with this app. And so I want to go over to the Photofy app. But first, before I do, tell me in the chat, or you can unmute yourself again if you want, but tell me in the chat if you currently use the Photofy app and the Remax branded one. And if you're interested in using Photofy, make sure you go to that link there you see on the screen. I'll also send it in the chat to get the Remax specific version of Photofy. But does anyone here use Photofy already?
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Mercy. I post on the chat. Yes, I
Hi.
use it. It takes me so much time. I want to be able to do it quick and easy.
Sure.
That's
Well, just
why.
like anything, when you practice something, it comes easier as you learn the tool, right? So I used to be slow in it as well because I just wasn't sure what did what, if that makes sense. So I would definitely recommend just practicing and creating more stuff, and I eventually naturally you will get faster over time. Yes, okay, Elaine, that's a great point. That only I can see, but Elaine said that you have to pay to use this, and that is true. So Photofy does come with, it comes with a 90-day trial, and then after that it's $4 a month. So it's not a huge lift. It just depends on your budget and what you are willing to invest in your marketing efforts, right? If you were to pick from any of the tools, you know, this would be one of the cheaper ones, depending on which tools we're referring to. But it's $4 a month after your free 90-day trial. So if you have not tried Photofy yet, give it a shot with that 90-day trial. It's a huge trial. See if it's something that you think you would use often. And then I'm going to switch my screens now and share my phone so we can kind of walk through this together. And if any of you have Photofy downloaded already, feel free to follow along. If you have not, or if you don't have it downloaded yet, you can go to that link you see on this in the chat. I sent it. You might have to scroll up a little bit. It's photofy.com/remax-invite, and there's an account set up. The reason you will need to go through that process with that link is because that will allow you to download the Remax version of Photofy. If you just download the app and create an account and then try to connect to Remax after, there's a whole slew of problems that come just with how the creation process is. So make sure you use that link. If you don't have it downloaded right now, don't fret. We are recording this, so you can revisit this later. Feel free to just sit back and watch and see how simple it can be to use the app. I don't have a pointer on this screen because it's my phone, so I'm going to be very descriptive. So try to follow along, and I will go slow as well. But again, if you guys have questions, interrupt, pause me, and I can revisit any step that I just took that you might have missed. So when you have the Photofy app downloaded and you have the Remax version of Photofy, this is your homepage or your dashboard where you've got several options. You have your photos and collages, you have video, photo templates, video templates, quick share, and scheduler. And so what I really like to utilize a lot, because it makes it simple and easy since they are templates, are those photo templates or the video templates. So the first thing I want to show you are the photo templates. So if you're following along with me, click on photo templates. Now, because they're templates, they're already designed for you. You just need to add in a photo potentially, or sometimes you don't even need to add a photo, but you will need to update some of the text. And when you sign up using the link that I sent in the chat, most of the contact information should pull over if your account is set up correctly. And if it's not, you can reach out to product support and they will help you get your account set up and connected the appropriate way, or the correct way, I should say. But once you're in there, you can scroll along the top to see all the various categories. So first, right off the bat, we've got the Remax brand. Then it's categorized into listings, where you can then further filter down by new listings or just sold. And I'm just clicking those tabs along the top. Buyer congratulations. Then we have Megaphone. Now this section's really cool because, again, if you have this connected to your Remax account, you can use these Megaphone templates here. And when you get to the sharing page, which I haven't shown you yet, but when you get to the sharing page, you can share these directly to your very own Megaphone account. And you can create an ad right from here. So I'll quickly go into this actually. Let's do, these are the various sizes, the 160 by 60, or 600, I mean. So these are, again, ad slots. These will fit the dimension, the requirements that Megaphone has. So if you click into that template, there's an original, or you can add your own photo. The original has the Remax balloon. The one on the right, you can add your own image, which would be cool to add your logo potentially, but I'm going to stick with the original. And then I'll click apply. And then for this one specifically, there's really not anything to change. It doesn't have contact information. But again, this is to create an ad since it was from the megaphone section. So when I click done, I get to my sharing screen. And if I scroll all the way down at the bottom, I'll see megaphone. And so because my accounts are connected, if I click share to megaphone, I can then later, I don't have a this is a test account, so pretend that error didn't come up, but I can then afterwards go into my megaphone account on my desktop or even on my phone if I wanted to, and then go through the web ad creation process with this artwork. This would create what's called a custom web ad. And so you can then, again, you create the artwork and you get to then choose where this ad gets targeted to, location-wise and website-wise, and you control where you want consumers to go when they click on your ad. So do you want them to go to a landing page on your website to start getting leads, right? You get full control over that. We're gonna go back to our templates. But if you scroll through these, there's tons and tons of options along the top here, tons of categories. For any of our office staff, there's also agent recognition and awards, office updates. Got some Spanish and Italian if anyone is interested. But there's so many different categories here. And again, since they're templates, they make it super easy to use. So I'm going to go back to the Remax brand. You can go to any of those categories and just choose one of the categories. I'm going to click into this. I'm in the infographics for the city and market update. If you ever choose a template and you're like, oh, I don't really want that, you could just click that templates button and you'd be taken back to that previous page. But if you're ready to make edits, click on where it says text or where it has that big T. And then depending on the template, you'll be able to change a various amount of information. So I can change the title of this infographic. Right now it's city market update. So maybe I'll say, instead of city, I'll change it to Denver. And I just clicked into that text box and changed the text. Then where it says new homes on the market, right now it's just putting arbitrary numbers. And so I would go into each of those and change what those would be of how many new homes are on the market in the past week. But I can also change that text. So I could change this to be new homes on the market in the past 24 hours if I wanted to. I just would need to go through and edit each of the text box here at the bottom. If you click the format tab right above where those text boxes are, you can also change the opacity of the text box that you are selected in. So right now I'm selected in that title where it says Denver Market Update, and I can change the opacity. I can change the tracking, which is that spacing. I can change the color of the text. Right, and I'll just click apply. So you can get as kind of nitty gritty as you need to, but you don't have to get in depth at all. Has anyone started playing around with any of these templates right now? Or does anyone want me to show you something specifically? All right. So when you're done making these edits, you'll go ahead and click apply, confirm that you like how it looks, and then you'll click done in that top right corner. You'll see a preview, and then you've got your sharing options. You'll notice that with this one, because it's not a Megaphone template, that Megaphone is not down there at the bottom to share to. That's because it doesn't fit those ad requirements. It is not tied to Megaphone. Only those Megaphone templates are able to be shared there. However, all of the other templates can be shared to these various other platforms. So you've got your social accounts, Instagram, Facebook. You can send this through Messenger, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn. You could also send it as a text message or an e-card, which is, I think, an email. And then you can click on schedule, which schedule is really cool because this allows you to get ahead of the game and prepare yourself each week. So scheduler really is like a reminder to post something. And so you can create the materials ahead of time, say on Mondays. Monday is your marketing material creation day, but you don't want to post it all on Monday. So what you can do is you can create these materials, set the day and time that you want to post this. So I'm going to post it on Saturday, and I'll get a reminder at 12:53 p.m. That's fine. Then I can enter whatever caption that I want to go along with this post. And click next. Then I'll choose where I want to post this to. So I'm going to choose Instagram. You could also choose multiple if you wanted. And click done. Now, this isn't going to post for you, but what it will do is it'll send you a reminder to open up your app here. And then from that reminder, then you'll be able to just immediately post. So it doesn't do it automatically, but it does send you that reminder. And since the post and the caption are already created and you've selected the platform you want it to go to, you'll just click one button and click post. So this says, do you want to manage your scheduled content now? I'll click yes, which will take me to where my manager is. And so if I click that, I can edit, make any changes here, and then I can click that share now. What questions do you have on this Photofy creation? I want to show you one more thing too. So what questions do you have about the photo portion? If none, that's okay too. So the other thing I want to show you are these video templates. Now you'll notice that the video templates look similar to the photo templates. They are going to be a little bit different, but these allow you to add actual videos that you create. So if you are going through and you're creating like a walkthrough of a property, or sometimes people do little self interviews where they're answering common questions that they have, but you want to post more than just a plain old video. Well, you can use these video templates to, again, choose a different style or imagery. And not all categories have anything yet, just to be aware of. Oops. So you can choose one of these video templates. And then if you click that plus sign, you can add the video that you already have on your phone to this template itself. There's also some stock videos you could use. If you click the stock videos. You can scroll through some of these. Again, they're stock, so they're not like the most impactful, but they're cool to just see an idea. And so you can add this to, you know, this particular template is welcome to the neighborhood. So you could do a little walkthrough, or maybe your buyers are standing in front of their new house waving or something, and you took a cute little video. It can have sound, it can have no sound. And so when you add that template here, it just kind of adds, again, a little bit more flair. Then you can edit that text. Again, same thing. So we have that welcome text. That can't be edited, but you can change the text right below it. So welcome to the neighborhood. Right now it says Anderson family, but you can customize that to the actual family. You can change the text box, the color of it. Maybe you want it to be a little darker. You can change your contact information if you wanted. Right? So it's just using the text boxes. And then this looks a little bit different. So in the photos, it says share at the top, I think, or done maybe. But here in the top right corner, it looks like the share icon, and that's how you get to that sharing option. So you have all those sharing options here. So to add your own video or photo, you would just click on this. I have a lot, I'm 8 months pregnant, so I have a lot of belly photos and videos that are there. I don't have any good ones in my own camera roll to show. But if you click on this replace, or when I started over, which I'll start over again. So when I chose this video template, there's a little plus icon, and that will pull up your camera roll for you to choose from. So it would have to be on your phone already in your camera roll. I think there was a Google Drive option as well. So if you keep them in your Google Drive, which is connected with, and you have that connected to your phone, you can add from there as well. But you just click this plus icon, and then it'll pull that information up for you. Awesome. So that's Photo5. These are, again, those two templates are my personal favorite just because they're templates and you don't have to worry about being creative. You just have to have the photo or the video available. But if you are a little bit more creative and you want to use those stickers, then you can use this photos and collages option, which again will bring you to, should bring you to your, so you have some Remax options, you have your camera roll, which Ursula, you don't have to add your camera roll. You will have to grant access to the app to access your camera roll, which you should have been prompted with if you weren't prompted or anything, but I have camera roll up here already. I'm not going to click into it because again, it's just pictures of my pregnant belly. But your camera roll should be there already. You don't have to add anything. If you don't have your camera roll, or it's not, you know, showing your camera roll, go into your settings and make sure your access is granted. All right. I'm going to go back over to my slides so we can keep going and talk about more tools. So the next one we have is Remax Hustle. So does anyone here utilize Remax Hustle yet? This is another really fun, easy to use tool that allows you to really promote your business and your affiliation to Remax in general with super cool and easy to use videos or infographics. So these are, again, all templates that you just, excuse me, I've got the hiccups. Templates that you can fill out just some basic information, your headshot, and then it builds this custom commercial or this graphic or infographic for you. Again, you don't have to be a digital marketing person. You don't have to be a graphic designer, but you have access to all these different resources that are available to you to, again, promote your business and your affiliation to Remax itself. And then from there, all of these can be shared to social media accounts, or if you have a YouTube channel, you can host your videos right on YouTube. You just download it to your computer and upload to YouTube like you would anything else on your channel. So that's a fun way to, again, kind of get your brand out there and start, making different listing videos or those customized commercials there that if you attended R4, you might have seen Nick Bailey show you, where we take the national ad campaigns and brand it to yourself. There's also the video editor that is in there. So if anyone uses, again, videos in your business, or if you want to create a listing presentation, or I'm sorry, a listing kind of walkthrough, so to speak, you can use that video editor to put all the different photos from your listing in. You can overlap music, you can add Remax stickers, and then it creates that video of your listing, of a walkthrough. You can also do, editing of like an interview that you take and you need to cut some stuff. You can use the editor to do that. So I have a quick little preview of the video editor here that I want to show you.
Meet the Remax Hustle Video Editor, our newest tool for agents. Designed to help you create professional quality videos for every need. Make an epic listing announcement with music, graphics, filters, the works. Or a super simple team member introduction for Instagram. Create videos for self-promotion, community outreach, or market updates. If you've got the vision, the Remax Hustle video can help you bring it to life. Personalize it, then share it. Ready to get started? Check out some inspirational videos made with the editor. Then jump in. And don't worry, you'll see tutorials along the way. Let's do this.
So I'm going to go over to my browser now. This is one of my, honestly, favorite tools to use because of how simple it is and how versatile it is. So to access Remax Hustle, there's a couple of ways you can do it. You can just visit remaxhustle.com, or from Max Center, you can find the Hustle tile, which I believe is video and commercial, or it says video and commercial, and be taken there as well. You can also, I'll go to Max Center really quickly. You can also just search in the toolbar Hustle and it'll find it for you. So you can type in Hustle, but it's the one that says video and social content. And it looks kind of like this. Or again, in this search bar here at the very top, you can search Hustle and click that video and social content tile. Once you're here, you should see all of these options. So you've got your video editor, which we're not going to go through, but we do have training videos in Remax University. If you're interested in this, I can send that in a follow-up email. But you have your commercial, your customized commercial, you've got a listing video that you can create. You can also create a community message. Those are all your different commercial types. I think the highlight your skills is as well. It's a quick little 15-second video. But then you've got some infographics as well, to either creating a digital welcome mat, which is perfect for new buyers when they've closed on their house. You can post on social congratulations with this digital welcome mat. Or you can create a hustle graphic, which allows you to display all the hard work you've done over the last 12 months. But I want to walk you through quickly creating a customized commercial. So if you're following along with me and you're on remaxhustle.com, again, I'll send this through to the chat. But when you get to Remax Hustle, click on that customize a commercial options. It's the top middle. All of the commercial types that you create, or all the video types that you create, again, are all templated and they'll have a similar process as to what I'm about to show you. At the very top, you'll have a welcome message explaining the purpose of this type of video. And then as you scroll down, you'll have your form to fill out. So the first step is to fill out your contact information so that you can brand this commercial to yourself. You have the option to choose the Remax logo, Remax collection, or Remax commercial logos. And as you select that, it'll change there on the preview on the right. And then you can fill in your name, super simple, what your title is. I'm an awesome agent. Your office name. I work at Remax Awesome. Your phone number, and something to point out when you are typing in any of these fields, however you type it in is how it will display there on the right. So I am chunking out my phone number appropriately so that it's easy to read. But if you were to just type in the digits, so right, that's hard to read. So make sure you want it, or you type it out however you want it displayed. Same thing goes for your email. And then you can add your website if you want. Then I'm not sure if your state requires it or not, but if your state requires that the office or broker name is larger than your own, you can check this box and it'll make that adjustment for you so that you are staying compliant. And then if you click this add more information button, you can add in your office address, office phone number, your license number, or your MLS ID, especially if those are required fields for you. But those are optional. Then the last step of here is to upload your headshot. Now, you don't have to do this. You can leave it as is, and you'll see this Remax balloon here. But if you have a headshot that you want to upload, you'll go ahead and find it on your computer. And then it'll allow you to crop it if you need to. And once you click done, it adds that right there to your preview. Now, if you have like a longer name or a longer email address on this preview, it might look weird and it might look cut off or not centered, but this is just a preview. Once you get the final version of it, it'll fix that sizing aspect and it won't look messed up at all. Then as you scroll down, you get to step 2, which this one's really easy. You just choose which commercials you want to create and brand to yourself. So these are all part of the national ad campaign. You can preview this long version. You can select specific commercials that you know you like. Or if you want all of them branded to you, you can click this select all. And then you also can choose the aspect ratio. So is your goal to post on Facebook or Instagram feed, or is your goal to post on your stories? That's going to change the size of the video. So uncheck that box. You can leave them both checked or unchecked, depending on, you don't plan to post to your feed, you only plan to post to your story. So you'll just want to download this, this aspect ratio. And then at the very bottom, you'll click create videos. Because I selected all, it's going to take a couple of seconds. If you only selected 1 or 2, it'll be way faster. But now I can preview any of these videos. So I've got lots here. And if you just click the play button on one of them, and there it is. And then these are I know I unchecked the box, but it made all of them where it has the feed size, which is this bigger version. And then this tall one is for stories. So lots of options here. Something to know about Remax Hustle is that it doesn't store any information. So once you get to this screen, you cannot go back and edit that information. You just have to start over, which, as you saw, does not take a long time, but it's something to be cognizant of. So whenever you create materials, make sure you're downloading them right away so that you don't lose whatever you create. But if you want to post to your YouTube channel, for example, you would download this to your computer and then upload it to your YouTube channel. You can also share directly from this page to your Facebook account, Twitter, LinkedIn, or an email. If you want to post these to Instagram itself, like one of these stories here, then you would again download and just download it and send it to your phone, however you want to do that. I personally would download it and add it to like a Google Drive so that you have Google Drive on your phone too, and then save it to your camera roll. But yeah, you would just download it, get it over to your phone, and then you can post it to Instagram that way. There's tons of options. One thing I would say, I would not really utilize this copy link for any other reason than if you're creating these videos for someone else and want to share with them what it looks like for their approval. You can send them this copy link, and it's just an easier way for them to preview what you created and approve it. But if you copy this link and then post that to social media, it doesn't really work that well. Because this is where consumers would go if they clicked on the link, and they have all of these options still. So again, I would just use this, or if you're creating it for someone else and either for their approval, or if you want them to have access to it and you don't want to like send them a file, they can access this link and then download it to their own computer this way. But again, these are just a super fun way for you to get, you know, your brand alongside RE/MAX's brand and create these engaging videos, which videos are phenomenal engagement tools, in a really easy way. And you can create as many videos inside of RE/MAX Hustle as your heart desires, and there's no additional cost to them, which is really nice. Next up, we have your website. So another way for you to get your digital presence out there. From those stats that I mentioned earlier, I mentioned that, you know, digital marketing is important because that's where your consumers are. They're online. And so you need to be online as well. And one of the easiest ways for you to be online to meet those needs of those consumers is with your website. Now, these websites are very helpful in terms of allowing consumers to search for properties, to reach out to you, for you to capture leads, but also for you to gain trust with your sphere and really to allow you to better connect with your buyers and your sellers. With these websites, you can display some of those videos and those graphics that we talked about creating inside of Photofy or inside of Hustle. And so it helps you. What's great about these tools is that they can all kind of be tied together, which I think is a really great strategy to have, because then you're creating a consistent brand throughout, and you know that these all integrate together, creating, you know, a seamless experience, not only for you in terms of building, but for your consumers to fully understand what you have to offer and how you can help them inside of whatever journey they're on. So by using things like, you know, your Hustle graphic that you could create inside of RE/MAX Hustle, showcasing all of your hard work you've done in the past year, you could save that image to your computer and brand it on your website. Or with those customized commercials we just created, uploading it, you'll have to upload it to a YouTube channel, but then you can put that on your website to showcase who you are and why consumers should work with you. And so these are just other ways that you can brand your agent website. So making customization changes to your homepage, adding local information. This is just kind of like fun extra information I wanted to provide to you to really help you solidify what that brand looks like for you. But with that, if you guys have any ideas of how to make these marketing tools better for you and your business, and how we can make any of our technology really better for you and your business. I would love it if you headed to the idea portal, which can be found inside of Mac Center, to let us know what that feedback is or different suggestions you might have for how to make one of these tools better. If you have any issues with the products that we went through today, or really any Remax technology, I want you to reach out to product support. They are your first line of defense and our dedicated team for helping you solve whatever tech issues you have with Remax Tech. So you can chat them through the support services tile, you can call them, text them, or even email them to get those questions answered. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for attending. As promised, I have the link for these slides and I have a survey there for you. Or you can scan that QR code to take the survey. The survey is super helpful for me if you fill it out, because it lets me know what I did well, where I can improve. And also, if you want to see any additional information, you can let us know in that feedback or in that survey too. So with that, what questions do you guys have about the tools that we talked about today? Do we have any? Again, feel free to unmute or send it through the chat if you have any questions.
I have a question.
Sure.
When you have your own video,
Mhm.
do you have to put it into your YouTube channel before you can put it into your website?
Great question. Yes. So on your agent website, we don't have the ability to basically house the video itself. What you do is you embed videos on your website. So you would have to house it inside of YouTube, Vimeo, or Wistia first. YouTube has a free option. You don't have to pay to house your videos on YouTube. So you would just create a YouTube channel. And then you take the link from YouTube and add it to the video content block, which would embed it right on your website, so that it doesn't automatically play, but it does display there. And then consumers, if they want to watch it, they just click the play button. They can see other videos from your YouTube channel as well. But yes, it does have to be housed on YouTube, Vimeo, or Wistia. Yes, Ron, the recording will be available to you tomorrow. You'll get an email from Zoom. It'll have a link to the recording, a link to the slides, and a link to the survey. So just keep an eye out on your email from something from Zoom. It should come within 24 hours. I don't know exactly what time it gets sent. Photofy is not connected to Boosh. Photofy is just connected to basically your Mac Center account. And so that's how it feeds over your contact information, and that's how it can integrate with Megaphone. What if you wanted to create an image on Photofy and then put it on your website, for example? What you would do is you'd create the image from Photofy like we did together, and it automatically saves to your camera roll on your phone. You don't have to do anything. As soon as you click that share button and you get to the share screen, it's automatically saved to your camera roll at that same point. So then from your camera roll, you would just send that to your computer somehow. Again, you can email it to yourself. You can text it to yourself if you have a Mac and you have that integration. However you get things from your phone to your computer. You could also do Google Drive, for example. But you would just take it from your camera roll, get it onto your computer, and then once it's on your computer, then you can upload it to, like the image, for example, you could upload that to your website. You're welcome. What other questions are there? All right, well, it looks like there's no more questions. So again, thank you all so much for your attention. The questions that you did have, I greatly appreciate you sending those my way. I love answering them. And if you guys have any additional questions that you think of later, feel free to reach out to product support. They are your first line of defense there. And they'll be able to answer those for you. You could also head to Remax University if you want to try to figure it out yourself. Just search for whatever tool you have a question about in that top search bar, and you'll find lots and lots of materials there to help hopefully answer those questions. But again, thank you all so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and be on the lookout tomorrow for that email from Zoom with all of the pertinent links that'll be helpful for you. Justin, only I can see that, but Justin said he will make sure to share the video once he gets it. So if you don't receive it from me, Justin and Morgan will have access to it, so you can reach out to them as well if you have questions on that too. All right, guys, thank you again, and we will see you later.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.